ladies and gentlemen, I did it. I made it all the way okay, so where I am standing right now, this is y negative 53. This is y negative 56. Google said mostly common between 50, negative 53 and negative 59. This is the medium number, so I should find out mostly all of them on this level. So I'm just going to start strip mining, but I have to go up there anyways, so you can watch Showtime me. I don't know. I need to eat. I need a time so full speed. Yeah. I need stairs. Stairs. You understand? Do you know what stairs are? Not y'all. I know you guys know what stairs are. It's it's not for me. That's my dad's. Close. See, close. Took me forever though. I didn't. For y'all. So we can actually progress through the game and beat the game maybe. So I'm just trying to start strip mining here. Get an iron pickaxe. Well, here's gold. We struck gold because we're gold diggers. Okay. So, we struck one iron. Well, we struck iron. I did this one. I swear, I hear mobs. Wow. I wish I have headphones because then my headphones can literally point it out wherever mobs are. It's getting louder. They're kidding me, right? You know what this is? I think it's a dungeon. I just saw it above me. I'm like, you're kidding me, right? Redstone. If I see any ores, I am going to grab it. Like, yeah, I'm going to grab it. It doesn't matter what type, where they come from, or whatever. I am grabbing it. Okay, gravel. I think this is zombie spawner. Maybe it's two spawners into one. Okay. There's a lot of gravel over here. There's a lot of gravel over here. That's all. That's all. That's lava. I guess we're going this way and then popping up so we can get to the on. Okay, I'm gonna start a farm down here. To be honest, like we're gonna come out over here and then I'm just gonna start digging. Like maybe a 4x4. This is gonna make everything go faster. So I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want it to be a perfect square, so let me double check. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 12 right there. Plus 2, so that's 14. So we need to go out 14. 1, 2, 3. Oh, makes it fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Not this one, but after this. 14. It's only 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Saying the mission might be too difficult for Undertaker. He then asks what the dungeon level is, and the girl replies that it's level 2, and they have no information about the place. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Child encourages him to ask. Taijin asks if freelancers get to keep all the money fragments from the monsters they defeat. As Taijin walks down the sidewalk with Daddy Min, his phone rings. The messages on his phone are rushing him to an appointment at 11:30 sharp. He complains that the person is really annoying, and Annie calls his attention. She questions if it's safe to walk around, as they still haven't found who tampered with the exam. Taijin reassures her, saying he'll be with the Mythos hunters on this mission. Daddy Min then asks if he's sure he can trust the Mythos kid. He explains that because of the long friendship between the guild masters, there's little chance Mythos was involved in the sabotage. Besides, he claims he can defeat them all with his dragon fists and spell. Anyways, I need to come back up here and get dirt and other stuff. I also need to get wood, crafting table, composter, maybe a barrel, couple of chests, like a barrel, couple barrels. Oh, it's daylight. We've been out in God knows how long. Go. Okay. Go. Okay. Campus. That's so. Iron. Okay. Slow. Options. I think I already had those. The team leader calms him down. The man is very influential in the industry, but Taijin doubts that loser is important. She explains that Taijin was a freelancer infamous for his terrible character, strong enough that no one stands up to him. The problem is that he uses his status to steal all the money fragments, leaving others injured and without resources for treatment. Iron, okay. And how do we... Being compared to a freeman. He reflects that it was only a matter of time before he was sold to himself. The A-rank freelance hunter, Jae-Moon Kim, blows smoke in the face of a team member. Taijin then decides he'll make the hunter taste his own medicine. Inside the dungeon, one of the hunters warns that monsters are approaching. A group of creatures charges toward them. The team leader orders everyone to maintain formation so they can take them down. Stating he doesn't have time to mess with these weaklings. After the attack, Jae-Moon comments that his strikes aren't what they used to be, maybe because he hasn't fought in a while. The leader scolds him for acting on his own when they're supposed to work as a team. She warns that if he keeps ignoring her
instructions, he'll put the whole team at risk, but he tells her to shut up. Jalen Kim questions how she expects to do anything being such a coward. She gets angry at what he said, and the hunter continues.
Mama. Okay,
Walking away, Jalen scoffs at the idea of a little girl leading a team, while Taijin Lee watches the scene. Taijin gets angry and wonders when he'll get a chance to finish off that tattooed bastard. Upon arriving at a castle, the boys welcome us in triumph. Then, Duke
I'll do
Duas,
2.
introduces himself as the lord of this cursed land. As the team
I'll
leader
do 4.
Jihun Kim interrupts and tells the
So
Duke
I'll
to
do
get to the
4.
point. The Duke agrees, stating he doesn't wish to keep the youths in the cursed land for long. He then explains that long ago, this land was a demon
I'll
state
take.
that imprisoned a great evil. Being a cursed land, it was uninhabitable.
Okay.
And it is such a message to obtain sacred relics that sealed the evil forces and brought peace to this land. Taijin Lee introduces that someone must have stolen these sacred relics. The Duke confirms, saying that once the relics are restored, the land will be purified and life will return. He finishes his explanation, saying the invaders divided the relics and scattered them throughout the region. Jihun Kim scoffs at the mission, calling it a very easy treasure hunt. The other team members comment that while there might not be a main boss, strong monsters could be guarding the artifacts. The group leader informs everyone that there are 4 relics in total, located to the north, east, west, and south. Jihun says she takes things too seriously. He then suggests they split into pairs and head in each direction. The leader argues that it's safer
I
to move
need
as a group, but Taejun Lee agrees with Jihun's idea. She calls his name, but the hunter silences her with a finger to his lips. Taejun Lee approaches Jihun Kim and says he'd love to team up with her. The team leader instructs everyone to meet in the southern area once they find the relic, and then the group split up.
Okay. Yeah.
He explains that he was truly moved by what the hunter said to the team leader.
We're almost there. Everything in our inventories.
Taijin's name again and invites him to be under his leadership. Arriving at the cemetery, Taijin comments on how creepy the place is. He formally asks if the relics can be found there, and Jihun laughs at the question. The hunter points out that there are obviously many monsters hidden there to protect the relics. As Jihun prepares to fight, Taijin asks if he can ask him a favor. He explains that, being a rookie, he's afraid of getting in the way of his hunt. Taijin then points to his
I don't know. I really honestly don't know. I'm just trying to make everything livable, to be honest.
While looking for monsters, Jihun prepares to attack the first one he finds. Suddenly, Taijin Lee eliminates a target that appears in his area. He finds a superior mana fragment and thanks the boss, while Jihun calls him a lucky bastard. The hunter gets annoyed at finding nothing, but soon Taijin locates 3 more targets. He then eliminates the 3 monsters with a sequence of blows. More creatures keep appearing for Taijin, but he assures Jihun that he'll take care of them all. Jihun Kim becomes furious.
These. And you break these. And there we go. I'll make this another portal so I can actually jump.
In a previous conversation, the team leader explained that Jihun Kim is primarily a melee fighter. Then she remembered he has an area comp move, surprising Taijin. The team leader questions his interest in Jihun Kim's skills, and Taijin Lee replies that it's nothing. He then says he just got an
Yeah. There may be resources in these. What is this? Staff. However you pronounce it. Stuff. Staff. Yeah, however you pronounce it.
Taijin's face as he announces he got the message. He warns Jihun not to sustain if he eliminates them. Taijin then leaps over the creatures using his copy of Ghost Slip. He then smashes the ground.
Yeah.
Jihun Kim watches the scene and wonders how it's possible, since Taijin is a beaver. Occasionally wipes his face and comments that he barely managed to defeat them all. He turns to Jigen, surrounded by a pile of non-fragments, and celebrates.
Let's make this real fast.
Agent suggests they go back since they found the relic, and there's nothing more to gain there. But Jigen disagrees. He then grabs Jigen's arm and
I'll
says
fill that
the
in.
other teams to collect as many mana fragments as possible. Agent gets close to his face and instructs him to keep using his taunts. Amid the battle's wreckage, Hunter thanks Agent for his help. Ajin Yang states that
Tough, I think. It's tough,
Agent
you know.
replies that's what he is about, and the mission is completed. One of the hunters is astonished to see that Agent defeated so many.
Okay, use this to clear this. And so that outer layer is done. I just gotta do the inner layer. Yay. And break this. Break the tough.
The other hunters surround Jigen to congratulate him on his general.
Use his own pickaxe. Break cobbled deep slate. Deep slate? Yeah, use this to break the deep slate. Let's eat this before. Good.
Explaining that this unleashed a great will that killed the people and even the invaders before they could escape. Investigating, the Lord confirms the story is true. The young woman then asks him how he managed to survive. He remains silent for a moment. The Lord lets out a laugh and comments that most travelers wouldn't have noticed. As he begins to levitate, the relics in Aram's hand begin to react, and he says it's already too late for him. He reveals that he had already begun to recover since they brought the relics back. The system window reveals the Lord's true identity as the hidden boss, a high-ranking vampire, Duke Duas. Ram Hong realizes something is wrong. A dungeon of this size should have a boss, but they didn't find one. She wonders how the mission could have been as simple as just retrieving the relics. The hunter then deduces that it was a dual mission, which would only be revealed after returning the relics to the Duke. Back in the present, Agent finally understands that this was the dual mission. He can't believe that Lord was actually the final boss of the dungeon. Duke Duas demands they hand over the relics so he can partake in his glorious rebirth.
Yeah. I hope you guys had a good day so far. And thank you for watching my videos. Hit the, sorry, too late in the video. Yeah. I'm thankful.
Made him the only one immune to the control. The Duke questions him why his mind doesn't bow before his absolute authority. With a smile, Tajin replies that he's not interested in him, the old, wrinkly vampire. Tajin suggests the Duke go look for Randall in the park, and he calls the boy to him. But he states that it doesn't matter, because with the relics recovered, he will soon regain his immortality. The Duke then orders his loyal servants to tear the fool to pieces. Daddy then desperately asks what they're going to do, and Tajin realizes the mess they're in. The vampire scoffs at him, saying that despite his strength, he's just a mortal attached to his friends. He then condemns him to a tragic end at the hands of his precious companion. Tajin prepares to use a secret
When I, draw something, or, color something in, or something like that, this is what I do. I break it up into parts. Okay, or when I'm destroying something, the way I make it, or the way the world makes it in Minecraft, for me it's easier if I separate it. I'm getting too overwhelmed. Oh my back. Oh, that feels good. That was good. What time is it? Almost 5. Dang. That's why you're seeing me break it in like random shapes. It just helps me a little.
Legend wonders what the vampire is talking about, while Addie Man points at the girl. Arya Mal's movements suddenly stop, and she remains motionless. He questions what's happening, and if the hypnosis weakens for a second. The Duke calls her a fool and orders her to kill him right now. Agent then realizes she must have reacted to what the vampire said. He hypothesizes that the hypnosis weakens when the target becomes emotionally shaken, and decides he has to try something.
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird. There's something he's wanting.
If you're new and you just skipped the video, yeah. We are building a farm right now. Trying to, underground. Like, we don't, you guys, if you watch my other videos, you probably already know. We already have a farm, but then I have to go all the way up to the surface, and by then I'll probably be dead. So I'm just building the farm underground, like any normal person would do. And we have a dungeon that I'm going to eventually. Yeah, this is big. This is big. This is a. How did I miss you? Two? You're kidding me. You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. You're kidding me, right? Oh my god, diamonds. I got diamond. Double check. Okay. Bop, 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 bop. Check the ceiling. Yo, what the hell? I just found diamonds in survival. Oh, my cousin's weird. So I'm just gonna use an stone pickaxe for the rest. Because like I need to. Because now I know there's diamonds. He then wishes the vampire to enjoy the beating he gets from those he despises so much. One of the hunters apologizes for the delay and points his weapon at Taiji's direction. Then he reveals his real target was the Duke, promising he won't be murdered. Two other hunters take their positions and ask Taijin to let them handle the enemy. One of them attacks the Duke from behind, while Ray and Tom charges from the front. The vampire realizes their movements are so coordinated, it's as if they can read each other's mind. Tom focuses her power into her blade, preparing for a decisive strike. Okay. Like, okay, it's not for me. That's getting a lot of text messages. Um,
She says she knew something was off with the Duke, and another hunter mentions that when he woke up, he saw Taejin attacking his eyes. He praises Taejin for figuring out the strategy, but the young man replies he does nothing. Taejin asks if anyone remembers anything.
now we got a little over half of it done. So,
That he will have to get a beating. One of the hunters announces the gate is open and suggests they go backwards more. Everyone agrees excitedly, but Ari notices that the hunter Jihoon is nowhere to be seen. Jihoon is lying on the ground, unconscious and injured. Ari then asks Taijin for an explanation of what happened, but he pretends to know nothing. Someone says the injury isn't serious and that will recover. So the group decides to go eat, carrying their unconscious comrade. One of the hunters invites Taijin to celebrate with the group, but he politely declines, saying he has something to do. Ari asks what his plans are, and he denies having a date with someone else. Taijin explains that he's never seen a dungeon layout like this before, and wants to stay to analyze it in detail. He then adds that this can be considered part of his training. The other hunters praise him for his dedication as they prepare to leave. She approaches and says he still has the old habit of staying behind
Water. Dirt. So yeah, why am I saying, yeah, so yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Oh, oh, I forgot, that's an Enderman, that's an Enderman, you're not supposed to look at an Enderman, you can only look at their disgusting black toesies, and they don't get mad, but if you look at their face while you're doing it, they'll get mad. Simple. Okay. Do this. Okay, now we gotta go up. Oh my god. Yeah, this was a lot of deep slate. And if you play Minecraft, you would know how hard deep slate is to mine. Oh my god. Especially with stone. Oh, the beautiful sunlight. I've been there for since day one when I started this new survival world, like the other 30,000 ones. Yeah, I was just mining coal at night on peaceful mode up there where that pillar is. And now, and this part was slightly cleared. It didn't even have the dirt wall built. It didn't have those built. It didn't have the sugar cane. It probably didn't even have this. Didn't have that. It didn't even have. I think I had like a. I don't know if it even had a mine. I didn't even have a dog. I think. Yeah, if I ever want cobblestone. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm too diamonds, which is good. But I'm up here to get iron bucket. I need an iron bucket. I'll just craft one. No. Want to. Yo, bug. I found 2 diamonds. And this thing goes all the way down to Y level negative 56. So I can get diamonds. Okay. I got the water. Got the water.
saying he doesn't need to take every item from it. She introduces the item scanner app, which is very identifies and the same reveals the item as the weapon and equips it with a bracelet that grants bonuses to all
The last two. So now the farm's gonna be going. I got my clock.
are the one that Duke used, but she questions if he'll actually use the skill, since it's only effective against weakened humans. With a smile, Cajun replies that he can use it in many situations. He then tells Hattie that there are
I'm not dying with my diamonds. I'm putting my diamonds away. I am not risking it.
Cajun explains that
I'm full forcing it. This is me walking normally. This is me jumping while I'm doing it.
taking down the room, and he prepares for the attack. Cajun running from the range, as the target should be right there, while the assassin emerges from behind. The hunter, Cajun Leader, a former D-rank loser, suddenly passed the B-rank exam with the highest scores. The assassin then concludes that if there's a reason for it,
Yeah, I can't really go faster unless I get a minecart, and then it has to be like a vertical drop.
Cajun attacks backward with a single
Imagine trying to make this thing go uphill.
navigation. The attacker retreats, questioning how he was noticed, but Cajun tells Hattie
It's always easier to come down than go up.
and he threatens him, saying that if he doesn't come out, he will beat him to death. Cajun then charges forward, chainsaw in hand, and attacks one of the men. Then, he unleashes a flurry of blows on his opponents. The man begs for his life. Cajun says he hasn't even started. He complains that kids these days are so soft. Next, Cajun grabs him and demands to know who he is and where he came from. The man introduces himself as Joachim Khan from the Red Hounds Gang. Cajun finds the name familiar. Then, he remembers they are a group of criminals paid to assassinate elders. He asks what kind of business a criminal would have with him, and John Cho claims he was just following orders. Cajun calls him shameless, thinking he's innocent just because he's a pawn. He warns that he's going to ask some questions, and that he better answer as best he can. Then, he activates Vampire's charm to control John Chael's mind. A scream echoes from inside Castle. Outside, two men wonder why John Chael has taken so long. One of them, John Pilon, comments that it shouldn't take this long to eliminate a B-rank hunter. John Pill says that next time he should remember to do the job himself. But his companion tells him not to be so hard on the kid. Sitting down, young Seoran adds that he's still an inexperienced rookie, which is why he's not very efficient. John Pill then remarks that hopefully, more experience will get him to their level one day, only to get beaten. At that moment, Kaiju appears, dragging John Cho, and questions the brothers about the kind of dirty work they've chosen to do. He states that their late mother and father returned in their graves if they knew what the three of them were up to. John Peel asks how he found out about it, and Taijin confirms he interrogated their young brother, but he didn't know her name. He says he came here to rip the information out of the two of them. John Peel calls John Cho a disgrace, but Taijin tells him to stop. He argues that
I'm
he's
not.
a professional.
So I'm just gonna keep facing this way.
The man then accuses Taijin of using a mind corruption technique, and the young man praises the trust they have in each other. Taijin offers a special thumbs up for the two of them. John still asks if he's mocking them. John Pill admits his mistake was not coming after Taijin for his job. He then readies his weapon and swears that Taijin Lee will not leave this place alive. With disdain, Taijin just replies, sure, whatever you say. John Pill prepares to use his special assassination, which he has perfected for years. But before he can finish, he's hit by a punch. He falls to the ground, and Taijin tells him to stop talking and just fight. Taijin turns to Yonsei and warns that he's running low on money. Then, he threatens him, saying he better tell him everything if he doesn't want to end up like his older brother. At the Hunter Association's headquarters, the members of the Red Hounds, Young Philhan and his brothers, quickly apprehended him. From the beginning, they had obtained information about the dungeon Taijin was heading to, and formulated a plan. They disguised themselves as the dungeon's cleaning and waited for Taijin to come out. But when everyone except him had left, they decided to go in and kill him. Young Seo admits she let her guard down. In the Blue Lotus meeting room, she explains that she already knew there were people targeting Taijin, especially after the exam manipulation incident, and had even asked the association headquarters
Get them all bunched up.
He reassures him, saying there's no need for that. Titan announces that he's found out who the client is. Meanwhile, Theo questions if he found out who killed him, and if they really talked that evening. Then he confirms. So she asks who it is. And for the miserable 10 minutes that led to the lives of hunters Jalen King, Darren Yu, and Taijun Lee. Taijun prepares hands. He reveals it was Hyun Soo Bae, the guild master of Death Bin. Tai Pyong Ma and Yorn Ma react with surprise. He calls him a scumbag villain, just as he's not surprised. With the past 2 years, he's quickly declined the national guild rankings, going from 30th to 7th place due to ruthless and unfair media.
I need to go make me a sword, bad boys.
He's provided a breakthrough once again. Young says there's no doubt of Hunter Tatum is innocent. She is there to know their version of the best villain, and that they will pay for what they tried to do to the precious Hunter's hero. That he will also teach that bastard a lesson for trying to kill his beloved assailant. He calls on him to march on New Mexico, but Tatum accuses him of that. He says he'd like to get a good look at the face of the man who gave him his life. At the Death Phantom HQ, Tai Pyong Ma arrives, calling Hyun Soo. He says he hasn't seen him in a while, and tells him to come out from wherever he is. Then he stops his whittling around and demands that Hyun Soo show his annoying face now. Some men
I need to do some of these. I just walk.
and asks why they don't just call their guild master. She orders them to
I found it. I found it, but it's skeletons. Yay. So put some of these pickaxes away. And well, now we're back in the positive numbers. At least 2 plus stuff. Put that away, 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 put that away. One sword? Maybe 2. Yeah, 2. Like, just in case. Like, you never know. Probably don't need to, but like, you honestly don't know, and let me just get some food. We're going down and do something. Or are we at negative? Eggs, I think? Yeah, eggs. Let me just keep going. Full speed! Going down.
Making ranged and melee attacks useless, Hyun-Soo tells him to stay in the corner if he doesn't want to, and Taijin thinks it would normally be wise to avoid this way. And he tells Hyun-Soo to cut the crap, stating that the ability isn't even
Everything's useful in its own way. Remember that. Everything's useful.
He states that Hyun-Soo might fool an ordinary hunter, but he can't fool his eyes and activates his cure.
Okay. Protection? Loyalty. I have no idea what that means. Sure. Go with that. Ow, ow, ow. Ow.
Agent says that's enough talk between them. He moves in to make him spill the beans. Outside, Tae Pyong-ma praises Taejin for capturing Hyun-Soo Bae all by himself.
diamonds. Obsidian! Yes! Yes!
Leaving Tajan embarrassed. He boasts that if he hadn't gone easy, he could have blown up the entire building. And Tajan, sitting, agrees that he's truly amazing. Tajan asks about Yona's safe, and Tajan Ma explains that she went to get evidence from the guildmaster's office. At that moment, a portal opens, and Tajan Ma
Ouch.
she found documents detailing the exam sabotage operation. She
Diamonds.
striking officials from the exam administration department from Holland had already fled abroad, and he calls them fast. He states the incident seems to have been orchestrated entirely by the steadfast guildmaster and corrupt officials. He laments that there will always be problems after money, and
Come on.
accepted bribes from such a powerful person, making
No, you can't even beat a low striker like me. That's how you know a zombie's bad. I'm being a zombie.
he decides he can't hand him over to the association like this, and drags him off to teach him a lesson first.
It's another 2 diamonds.
Saying she personally defeated and captured Hyunsu in a secret basement. She comments that he helped him to the very end, but Taijin states he did it all for herself. He wanted to be the one to expose whoever else would fall in with this. Yonhwa asks what he means by whoever else, and Taijin explains that he doesn't believe the exam tampering with Hyunsu for alone. The undead necromancer, the dark magic, and the hierarchy of assassins indicate he couldn't have done it all by himself. Taijin argues that some hidden forces must be helping Hyunsu from the shadows, and that he wanted to capture everyone involved. He then declares with conviction that evil deeds must be met with justice. Yonhwa is surprised to see that someone like him has such a strong sense of justice. She steps closer and asks
Is this a 4 vein?
Taijin stares at her in silence.
It's a 4 vein. About 6.
Confessed to tampering with the B rank exam, and someone calls him a fool. Youngman Go, master of the Radiant Raid skill, slams the table and questions why he had to send assassins instead of just lying low. Youngman Go despairs, stating he can't get caught up in this mess. He reassures himself, remembering they only signed a contract with the ceiling smith, but someone knocks on the door. Nervous, he allows them in. His guild vice master, Yontae Joe, enters and announces that someone is waiting for him. Yontae informs him the person is in the lobby, and Yontae asks if it's someone from Blue Lotus or Poirot. He denies it, explaining the visitor was wearing a mask, but he asks if the person
That's on you.
Yontae orders him to let them in immediately, wondering if Hyunsu spilled everything. He doubts the simple interrogation could have revealed the details of their deal and the visit. The man removes the mask, revealing himself to be Taijin Lee. Yontae recognizes him as from the B rank exam. His questions were assuming Yontae welcomes coffee and Taijin Lee. He offers a seat, wondering if Taijin will blackmail him using his deal with Hyunsu. Suddenly, Taijin starts laughing uncontrollably. Then he collapses on the floor, convulsing, leaving Youngman and Yontae perplexed about what's wrong with him. Youngman yells for Yontae not to just stand there. He desperately orders his subordinate to stop him. Taijin moves quickly around the room, spinning. His companion questions what's wrong with him, and if he's truly gone mad. He continues laughing upside down. Youngman orders Yontae to stop him right now. Yontae launches an attack, questioning how he dares to invade someone's HQ and act like a lunatic. The attack hits him head-on, and his companion screams his name. The smoke from the impact slowly clears. Yontae emerges, holding Taijin by the foot, and praises him as the de facto leader of the Radiant Race. He comments on the impressive physical strength and instinct for choosing the right skill and the key element. Taijin states that's more than enough for an entrance test. He then frees himself and lands on the floor to introduce himself formally. He announces himself as Taijin Lee, a B-rank freelance hunter. Youngman questions what he means by an entrance test, and Taijin explains he needs to know the level to get into the match. He points at them and says he's close to testing how they react. Youngman concludes that he's completely insane. Youngman stares at Taijin, finding the entrance.
Yeah, I'm recording.
He tells the kid to stop the nonsense and asks
Look how much diamonds. That oh work. Is there any more diamonds that I can see? Where? This? It's not diamonds. More diamonds down here. That's lava, just lava. That hurt. So that's right. That's right. You got it. Well, that's 9 diamonds. I'll say, I say that's a win-win. Because I already took it out. But that's a win. Yeah. Double check. You. Come on, you got this. You got this. Boom. Give me those. So give me those. You can have that. You can have that. You can have that. You can have the door. That sucks. Hey, it's raining outside. Wait. Okay. I need a chest. A chest. Okay. Now we need sticks. Pickaxe. What's big? Sword. Perfect. Well, we're slowly progressing, but that's gonna be the end of this video. Hope you have a great day. See you on the flip side. Don't forget to subscribe.